Hey guys, how's it going? Let's just do the usual tests here. Alright. Actually, close this here. Go over here. Looks like our connection is good. We'll go over here. We'll refresh. We'll click on this to make sure my sound is good. Here, we'll refresh. We'll click on this to make sure my sound is good. Yeah, I sound good, clear, for as long as I'm speaking up and not whispering. Alright. I can move these guys back. So I will go over what I'm doing in just a second. Actually, it's gonna go there anyway. Actually, I can bring this in. Let's line that up again. Line that up. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to straighten that out. So we have our player survivor over here. I'm actually going to close. Open up. Open games. Going to close, save and close what I have here. Just minimize that. Try to disable that autosave again. So close. We're gonna save and close. Move this over here. Oh, I guess I'll show you guys what I'm doing here in just a second. I'll get to it. Unfortunately, when you're working with this stuff, you're always going to get these saves. So I'm going to delete this save here. At least. Now that the game is closed, and I'm going to reopen it. And what I was doing is just working on the spawning of the character. So yeah, we're going to continue on what we were doing last time, just pretty much getting a base before we dive in, getting a lot of the functionality working, so we get caught back up, and then we can work on more like the in-game look and feel that it's changed. Make it look more Finding Home-ish, and more our style. So yeah, we want to get back to the way version 6 was, but in a simple but just keeping it simple, keeping it super simple. Um, so again, we'll be working with the start menu, checking out how it works, how everything looks. Just get the basic functionality of the start menu working. We'll go into I believe our like tutorial slash overview world, and just start getting that kind of set up if we get time. And yeah, so in this case we can open up the last 4 things that we were working on. Sure, I'll just take a second here. We've been destroyed by the autosave monster a couple times, so one of the first things I'm going to do is make sure my autosave is disabled, because that is super annoying. Like, I save constantly, so I don't need the autosave destroying me, because it seems way slower than a manual save. When you manually save it, it doesn't sometimes depend on if it's like a huge level versus what you're doing. But yeah, so first things first, we got CC pawn. I don't think I need that up anymore. We could close this for now. I was working with this guy. We keep this up. Survivor is what we were just editing. So pretty much, when we get our character, we're going to spawn and save our character. But one thing we want to do is you want to get the character name. Now, game instance. If we go to the bigger version here, state settings, transit point name, settings, player character, starting items. Thought I seen name. So really, there's no his name's point name. Well, you know what? It's player data. So, setting string, save, starting player tags, starting attributes, journal, resources, character skills, quest. Player data. If I get this here. Yeah. Character name, character ID. but we do not have player data here. So game instant class is never actually saving the player data. So I see where save single player game, save player data, save get data. Create new game, create new data. And it takes in a slot. So this is coming from the menu. I wanted to open up the menu anyway. So user interface, we're gonna go to our menu, and where in our graph, single player. Event. Get owning player. Get in menu. Get a variable classes. There's gotta be a place where it's actually... Or is this like a global function? Get player. If I go to functions, here we go. We are getting network player get networked player name. Get owning player. So it's coming from the player controller. And that's what we're saving as the ID name. So let's try that actually. Player controller. Get network player name. Set. And now there's going to be a conversion here. There we go. So or setting the name, and with the name, I'll save here. We're going to on our player, when our player starts, we're gonna get our name. We're gonna get our save spot. Oh. Or a print string here. And say no CC save object. And I think it's just actually the object itself, like if casting just fails in general. Because I'm pretty sure if, like, say I remove the load, it's always it always works even when you don't have a save file. It's going to create a save file, I believe. Or we'll have one anyway. Character save. And then no, we could create the save anyway. But it's gonna look for the save object, get saved characters. Create a character's name, and if they can't find it, then it's going to go through the default character table. And row name. Just the basic row name. Character row name. Yeah, and so if this it doesn't exist, then it's going to still find the player start. Then spawn the character and load him up. We're gonna possess him. We're gonna save the name of the character in the CC creator and load him up. CC character base. So, actually, we could save this. We didn't do much edits to this. Actually, I just realized, we're already spawning our character, so just really making sure the appearance looks right. Because when we're gonna spawn our character, we're gonna spawn it with the child class anyway. Or he's already spawned, I should say. Oh, it's just a menu. There you go. So we don't need to spawn the character. But we do need to do these loads. Save and load, save and load. We'll see how this works for now. But this goes into here, this goes into here. This goes into here, so all this is for this. And then to get this out. I'm just gonna spawn that character. And once the character spawns, we take the character from that. And that's it. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We'll just try it. So single player. We get our guy here. Oh, we want to do the tutorial area. Create and find session. Settings, so something's wrong here. Tutorial, multiplayer. Oh, so one of the indexes is wrong. So you can see what's going on with our indexes. This is why you don't have hard-coded indexes for everything. Let's go to new game. Let's see what we get. I'm kind of expecting 2 characters here. Ooh. None of the above. So we're try that again. I don't know why my graphics are gone again. New, start game. Okay. Semi worked. For here, let's actually delete these. Do player survivor. Player survivor. Oh. Control Z, Control Z. Z, Control 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 Z, move node. I don't know what node I was moving. I didn't want to affect the actual original parent class, but I think it's too late. I controlled Z'd everything, and it still doesn't look like it's changed much. I wanted to do the game instance that we've made. Even after Control Z is the same. Oh well. So we want to delete, 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 and just have our survivor class really. And then in the UI, we're not going to have this class. Take out the class. We might be able to do class systems and stuff later if it becomes a want. But for the most part, it's nuts. Everybody can any character can be all classes and stuff. So that's saved. We're gonna need to go to designer. We need to click on our class, and we're gonna need to remove that. Okay. Yep, we're gonna remove that. Remove that. Too sure what these are for. What it looks like I might not need this. I might have to come back and get rid of this at some point. As soon as in my menu, just extra code that's not being used by the looks of things. I can actually just delete this custom. Oh, this is variables. Update class. No. We'll see where this is being used. Find references. Update class. Update class. You can just probably delete that. Now I should be able to get rid of the update class. And there we go. Now, update class was one of the things that we're having an issue with. Oh, and we had an issue with the index. I think it's because I added a count, so there's one additional index now. Menu switcher 4, index 4. Menu index 0, switcher. Does it state where these indexes are? So well, this is a switcher, so these are all different indexes. Showcase is supposed to be index 5 now. 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know. I also want to set this in order too. So if I click menu, it's tutorial. So I'm actually going to set that to here. Menu box itself can be 0, I'm guessing. 1. And then single player will be 2. And then multiplayer will be 3. And then account. And then settings. Alright. And so that should affect the menu switcher, which will default to 0. So let's go back to this. So I want you to be 0. Or sorry, 1. Right? Because menu is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want you to be 1. Browse showcase, switch to 1. Hit the back button, go to 0. Yes. Okay. Single player. Settings, go to 5. And we're actually I don't like that. We're gonna I know we're gonna create variables for these things. But come out to variable, and we're gonna call this showcase index. That way you can change it on the fly. Its value is going to be 1. And this we're going to promote to variable. We'll call this main menu index, and that's 0. Okay. Then we're going down here. Menu switcher, the back button. So we're gonna copy, Control V. So we got that back button, which is the main menu 0. And then we got the settings, which is 5. So we're gonna create this. I call it settings index. You can make this pretty tight. Sure, why not? And that's it for the settings. We got some animation stuff here. No things. We got some quit. Nothing. Then we'll go. This is just the attributes. Nothing. So we're on the single player page. Single player, nope, it won't be 1. We'll promote this to a variable, and we will call this SP index, and XP index will be 2, I believe. Because multiplayer, so it's, yeah, tutorial, single player is 2, multiplayer is 3, account is 4, and settings, yeah, so it will be, we'll have to compile, so we get this. This will be 2. We're not changing the single player menu for now, so that's fine. And then that's the single player menu, so that's fine. This is the back button, so this will be the main menu. So we will Alt, nope. We will Control. And there's ways to set like consonants, so it doesn't change. Just a solid value with the name in a sense, but we'll worry about that some other time. New game. So, but really, for us in the single player, we got our 2 single player and we got our back. That should be all the stuff that's in here, but I like to be thorough. All the stuff that we do. This is the single player menu. And then there's the settings. Ooh, our settings is all messed up. Let's go check that out. So let's just get the easy survival. It will be under blueprints, user interface, menus, main menu, graphic. Well, there's a lot of stuff open here. Let's just start closing some things. We can figure a lot of that stuff out later. We want that. Character settings, single player, just straight up settings. So it should be the settings back button and then the settings button. So settings back button. Oh. I see. So I need to change this to account. Account back. Must have missed that. Alright. So now we have a more clear, pretty much knew it was just going to be the settings back button here. Oh, we want to get the settings back button. We want to get the on clicked. Oh, so that's what happened. I somehow just have settings twice. Roger, roger. We can just delete this. I feel like I still... kind of want it to be multiplayer, a single player than multiplayer. Even though it feels like there's just this giant gap here on the right. So we finished the single player, and lastly it must be the multiplayer. I feel like we didn't get that many. Single player settings, multiplayer showcase, yeah, must be right. Single player, so single player, I mean the multiplayer, so the multiplayer back button. We can take the main menu index, put that there, and this is going to be, yeah, 3, right? Yeah, it's still going to be 3. But we're going to promote this to a variable. And we're just going to put MP index. And again, that should be the only toggle we're worried about there. Everything else should be good, because this is the create session page. Menu switcher. So edit, redo. Edit, redo. Edit, redo. Menu switcher, and this is menu switcher. So duplicate. I guess I will need this here. Again, and that's main multiplayer menu switcher, so that's fine. Menu switcher. The multiplayer menu switcher. Alright, so that should have fixed that. We could save that. Oh, I know why there's a duplicated of all of the settings. The events that were turned to custom events, it's because for the account profile stuff. That's fine. Yeah, that's what could go here. Accounts. So we could take something like this. Copy. Paste. Don't want to take all those away. And we could just, throw nicely in here and call this accounts. Alright, compile and save that. And we'll give it another test run-arino. So we tab, we hit play. Tutorial area. What is going on with materials, man? Oh, we'll have to change up the settings in the tutorial map. Roger. It's all my plant stuff's back. The culling's a little whack right now. Shouldn't be culling that quick. It's probably because my RAM is pretty high. So I could do main menu. That's another thing I wanted to do. Player survivor. Actually, I want to get. We had that lobby. pawn open before. Where would he put it? Always forget. Lobby. Pawn is in widgets resources. That's just such an odd area. And in here, he calls it CC game save. I'm going to copy that variable. I'm going to go back to our player. We're going to paste this variable in, grab it from here, get it, compile. That's our CC save. And we're going to load it. Then once we load, cast it, save game objects, maybe. Target saved characters. Find one. I'm gonna do a break here to see. Their names, stuff like that. We do this load here. It is looking for the save game anyway. It is looking for CC save game. This is, so it doesn't matter if I make my own. It's not going to be used. So, okay. Okay, so if we go back to our player survival, we are sitting that. We don't need to do this. We will break and move all of this up to here. Maybe a little bit higher because I don't want that this getting in the way of my stuff. There we go. And we will highlight it all, hit C, and we will show bubble, and we'll say see character spawn and load old. We call this character spawn simplified. Simplified? Probably spelling that wrong. Probably looks silly. We'll keep that there. So what we really need is this here. duplicate. We'll bring this down. So we're taking the character name that we have, that we got from, we do underscore default, but we are setting it right here. We're getting it when we begin play, but just in case it's set to n underscore default, just for the default male. And then we are going to take our character customizer component, and we are going to link these up. And we're going to file that. And then with our character customizer component, we are going to we're just gonna load and save on our spawn there. And whatever game files we have in our save thing, we're gonna want to get rid of. So I'm gonna do a couple manual saves here, just minimize this. We're going to close this again. The Epic games should just automatically pop up. Yep. We're going to go back to our save folders. So we are finding home, our version 7, our saved folders, saved games, and we're going to see our CC saved. And we're going to delete it. We don't see our custom save that we made. I guess it didn't work at all. And then we are going to go back and reopen it. Doing that also will fix our weird graphic problems that we had for some reason. I think it's something to do with the streaming, but I have no clue. Because I never really see that. Could be I need to just update my drivers. My graphics card drivers. So, if this all goes well, we still need to open up our tutorial map and see what game mode files it's using. We could probably just use our lobby. We could open this. Sure. It's gonna take a sec. Ah, this is upset. Oh, this is the character customizer. Still gonna work for now, but we will have to fix that at some point. Because I don't touch the character customizer stuff itself. This is just for the controller pad, which we will get into. Alright. So we can close that guy too. Yeah, we want to look at our finding home levels. We have an on boot FH menu, FH gameplay, which is our voxel stuff. Gameplay levels, which has our things. Menus, which we're not actually using. Open worlds, not using yet. Prop hunts, not really using yet. Sure. Zombie test and stuff, pretty good. Shoot levels, hospital mall, good. Story, departure, no. Survival, no. Transitions, no. So we need to make one. So we're gonna make a new level. New level. Open world, empty. We're gonna create that. We got our world partition, settings, and all that stuff. We are going to now save this as file, save current level as, which is the same thing as save. Finding home. We're gonna just put our levels just right here. We're gonna call this tutorial map. Tutorial area. Yeah. And there, we got that all saved. Tutorial area. Now, what we want to do is we want our tutorial area, so we're gonna go to easy survival. And again, we're gonna look at a couple of different templates and things later, I think. But for now, we're just gonna grab this overview main. Outliner. We're literally going to make sure everything is open. And we're going to grab from the top all the way down, shift click. We have everything, including the skybox and sun. We're going to hit Control C. Yes. We're going to go over to, we're going to right click and make sure we copy it. See if we do that. Copy. Yes. And now we're going to try to go back over to our finding home levels tutorial area. We're not going to save and see what happens. Control V. Control V. I think it is doing its thing. There we go. Outliner. some water for the fishing stuff there. We'll have to see how everything works. Let me see here. World settings. That's what I want. And we're just going to use our lobby. Yeah. If I look at our lobby, player controller, construct. Yeah, it's this one, and should be fine. So I kind of want to go back now to finding home levels, our main menu. We're at the save select, guys. I do greatly apologize this, but I just have to quickly go to the washroom. If you guys want to dip for a sec, I'll be back just quickly. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. This could end up taking a hot minute. Huh. I'm gonna just quickly try to see how my CPU's doing. Oh, yeah, it's doing fine. It's just, waiting. A lot of the same, it's just like hard drive being slow. My disk is probably maxed out. Yeah. Actually, let's check that. Performance. Yeah, it's just maxing out my disk space. It's not really affecting my computer at all, but now that I think about it, if I try to open up a new Unreal, that might just slow down the disk even more. I don't know how long the save is going to take. let's try to check out what's new under the hood. So yeah, like I said, it's always good to see what's up on the mega grants. Let's go to news actually. Always good to check out what's going on with the mega grants and what they suggest. There's always weekly spotlights. You can see different things that pop up. Don't forget to check out the samples. Again, all the sample stuff is free. It's going to show you how to do a lot of stuff. Samples for metahumans, samples for examples. The city sample for which is the Matrix city, the huge city. Different animations, car configurations. This is the Lyra game. Like I said, they want you to base your game off this, but there's a lot of complications with marketplace assets really not working with this. I really tried. I really love to work with this kit, but right now it's just not feasible to get any of the stuff that I wanted. You could definitely do a high-end AAA shooter with this, but it won't be able to really work with a lot of marketplace actors because of the Lyra tagged actor and a lot of the Lyra stuff. But it really shows if you're a big name company with lots of people underneath you and you wanted to create everything, it's using all the good advanced stuff like the gas system, so the game so it's very versatile, very modular. This is just like examples on how to use virtual reality and stuff, or augmented reality. So it's taking the real world stuff and yeah, this is the VR demo. We got lots of different stuff. It shows you how to do some stylized rendering and different stuff you can do with the post-processing, multiplayer shootout, chaos destruction templates. This is a whole mobile game that they gave you as a template, AAA quality, and it's like kind of like an RPG, kind of like Genshin Kai style, and they gave you all the basics, health, mana, and how to do that kind of thing. They definitely give you guys, they gave everybody a lot of kit. The shooter game, this is an old shooter game with bots and everything like that, old style. They keep it here because stuff, and they keep it relevant, but definitely one of the older stuff. And this is like the latest kind of shooter game stuff. So definitely check out the samples and stuff when you guys get a chance. I'm actually going to bring this down so you can see this here. Always have the sales going on, special discounts. And remember, whenever you see this blue symbol in the background, it means that it could be used with a live link. Like when you see me doing the VTuber stuff, that means that these girls are capable to be VTubered. Oh, this is actually a VTuber streamer avatar kind of set. And I'll check out some of the new stuff. It's always good to always get new content in. Tortured Soul, top down. So this is a full template. Top down RPG template. So it probably has like using that. So as you see a menu, different characters. So this is a very Diablo style. If you're trying to make like a Diablo ripoff style game, and it has all magic, everything for a template. Trailers, links, documentations, everything you need to make that style game, just to fool around with. So that's a really good template. Audio, marble surfaces, so I guess it's more about that background. Some different type of stylized pirates, more textures. Pirates are kind of cool. Street props. There's so many street prop assets that actually have like crazy amount. Some monsters. Ooh, this is a cool zombie. Pretty expensive though. Let's see if he Yeah, it has a lot of modularized options, but and it's high quality. It looks like Rage, but it is pretty pricey. But it's a high quality asset. Sport balls, WebSockets for those work with C++ and not blueprints. Another cool car. Ooh, she has a Cosmo Succubus that she made. Eat a fiber. And again, it has the blue symbol, so again, you can use it with Live Link as a kind of avatar if you wanted to have something like this as your VTuber. Dental equipment, a turtle. It looks like just almost like the regular hospital equipment. Oh, but up close. Wow, that is detailed actually. Very detailed dental equipment. Pretty cheap too. But again, not what I actually would normally see. The lights and stuff kind of cool. Huh. Very, very high detailed. Very simple. Not much stuff, but it's not much price either. It's only $13. You got a pretty simple thing. Dental clinic could go pretty well. Mm, 4K textures. So it's pretty high resolution, pretty decent dental set. Wow, still saving. But I had to save, guys. Sorry about that. You know, first person train. Yeah, I know it sucks when I'm doing the stream and save, but like I said, this is the best time for me to code. And this is just showing you guys sometimes this is how long it takes to do some stuff, you know what I mean? It sucks, but it happens. Zombie mocaps, I actually have a bunch. This is a pretty high price, so I hope it has a lot of animations. Whoa, okay, 140 animations in FBX format. Zombie style 2 in place. Like, there is a lot of different zombie mocaps, and again, using the control wig with Unreal, you can just make your own. That way you have your own touches, but yeah. Kind of curious about this. $40. And it says first person station trains, but what I like is it actually looks like it's something that I'm looking at right now when we're in the other level, when we're trying to build our train level, our CCAN level. We have an open-ended CCAN here. Thanks to the assets, you can collect levels for your game or diversitize your existing game. So there's a train. They actually go in the train, I see. So you're getting two different CCANs. Open, the doors are there. Track. Train. Some rocks. This is some building assets. Some pipes. I don't know actually. I feel like I have a lot of this stuff. But it could be good if you guys are looking for something specific like that. These spiders are pretty cool. Urban props. Sci-fi guns. Some old musical instruments. Ooh, I like this here. Just Destroyable. I don't think this will fit a. It says destroyable. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, so there's a couple different forms of it, but this here. Ooh, mortis and pistol. Yeah, this is really good for a survival game. There's a knife. Oh wow, look at that bow and arrow actually. Not sure what this is for. Oh, for fish. Look at look at the detail on this here. Wow. I'm favoriting this for sure actually. It's a good looking stuff for the game. Again, it's for survival tools. I have some stuff, but I don't think I have anything that looks quite like this one I really like. I have to wait for that guy. Wait till I have Samula for that guy there. See, this is why it's always good to check out the new stuff that comes through. Unfortunately, you don't get to check it every day, and you could miss some stuff. And most of the time, I'm usually just checking out the deals. Hidden object template. Stylized night. Oh, it's done. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's why we see the dots up there. All right. See, yeah. Oh, we have the. Do we still have the menu open? We do. Menu. When we click to the showcase, let's see showcase. Showcase widget. We have the display. Move to the back button, and then start new. Move to overview main. No, we do not want overview main. We're gonna hit F2. We're gonna Control C. We want to move to here. Save slot name. Tutorial area. And save that. That way our save slot will be different than our single player or multiplayer. Because right now I think they both just go to new game as well. Some hairstyles. I wonder if they're grooms. All of them use the groom system yet. Just specifically an Unreal thing. Which is fine. Airport. Ooh, full airport. Not bad too. You can really dirty it up. Pretty good. Really basic too. Pretty plain. So it looks like it'll be light. If you want it to be light. 53 message. Trap pack. Ooh. I do have some spikes and stuff already though. Flamethrower. Oh. Interesting. Those are kind of cool though. Kind of cool pack, kind of cool. But yeah, it's done here. Let's go test her out. So we're gonna hit play. Doesn't like that fern. How do we have this guy? We don't have our character. Interesting. But we still got the same thing with the simplified version. So when we did this, it still works. So we don't need all of this stuff. It's not doing anything. But our mesh, we're actually just getting this dummy. Construction script. Apparel types. Hair type. Capsule component. So it's getting all this here. Actually, just do that. So this might not actually be even activating. So for now, what we'll do as a test, we'll go to our mesh and we will pick male or CC male. And we'll try it again. There we go. Our friend, you're looking pretty odd over there. Stick him up. I can't punch right now. I have to fix the animations for that. But I should be able to grab stuff. Let's see how things look here. Oh, inventory. Yeah. Inventory. actually goes back to the old one. That's funny. So I'll have to change the in-game menu. Okay. Just want to see if this is actually running at all. Hello. So it's definitely getting through here. It should be going to the save character. It's taking the character name that we had made in this area here. Just so I'm tracking, I will do a print screen here. Actually, I will keep that like that. And then print string loaded, print string saved. Compile, we're going to save, and we're going to see if all that pops up. We gotta check those two things. Okay. But yeah, we definitely compiled and saved, so. See what we get here. Loaded, saved twice. So it should actually be loading our character up. Just make sure that we're not having any problems. Not too sure, but the menu seems to be working and stuff like that. Create sessions. Even here it's fine. So no issue there. We connect this up here. We could delete these two. We go back here. We connect this here and delete this. Wait, what did it say for name? Forgot to check what the name was. Actually, we just see settings, audio. There you go. Yeah. It's like all our menu stuff works right now. What's our name? Yeah, this is our computer thing. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. It's good to get our Steam name when we're doing Steam stuff. Alright. Alright. So next up on the menu is the other buttons. So right now we're going in, everything's working, everything's doing its thing fine, right? But we don't have anything with account, right? So when we go to our account, characters, we don't have anything here, so we need this. We don't have a character. We don't have outfit. We don't have profile. We don't have loadouts. And we don't have our back button. We're gonna go bring these over here. And we can close this, maybe? Macro actors, maybe? Main menu, because that stuff's working, it's good to go. PC lobby we haven't used, so you can close that. This is pretty functional, so we can close that. What we need is widgets. Menu objects, data, menu options, main menu, and we need these here. So, in here, what we need, I'm gonna close this, or this lobby pawn for this here. So, our click characters, create default character preview. I like to look at this, the showcase. Move the character, create default character, and use greetings. BPI player greetings. So yeah, what was I distracted? I was distracted. So we're just getting to our character. It's just moving to the character and previewing the character, and it's doing a greetings thing. Oh, it's an interface, so I don't think I could actually extend from an interface. I don't really want to mess up his interface. So we could do our own thing here. And he has a default settings. But I don't think I want to mess that up. But he just does this here. So we can copy this. Except we're going to want the account. So settings, main menu, showcase, MP, promote to variable. We're going to do account index. And that's going to be set to 4, because settings is 5. This is going to be set to 4. But I think just like the single player and multiplayer, I'm going to make a switcher thing. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to make that at some point, but I don't think that's gonna work right now, actually. Alright. So we're gonna do this, and I need to do this. Lobby pawn, if we create variable, type cc lobby pawn, is that what our character is? I think he is a type CC lobby pawn. So I think what I need to do is I need to open up some of this stuff here. No. I think I need to open up this here maybe? Default pawn class. Yeah, it's making a CC lobby pawn. Oh, we're getting the name. if standalone, get platform user ID, setting the name. Else, we're getting player ID, setting the name. So his name's already set. We don't need to set the name. We're getting it from the menu. So if we go back to our player survival, we don't even need to do this. The name's already set. If we go in here, we don't need to set the name either. Because our character customizer actually, yeah, it's saving the CC pawn. Get saved data. Get CC game. Get saved data. You're spawning our character. But that's the menu's character. Does this have... Doesn't have any interfaces. So that's how this character could be different than our character. If we go back, because we're getting this name here, which could be different than the name we're getting over here. We can worry about that in a bit. What's more important is we have the CC lobby character. Oh, I see. And in here, we are setting this up. But in actuality, we want to take this all out if we can. We want to Control X this, actually put this here. And this was just well, okay, reference. Player controller. We are the player controller, so I'm gonna remove this actually. Self. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a couple methods here. So we're gonna go right-click function, make menu, and we're going to again, or we could just copy and paste. And we're gonna just call it create menu widget. Look it up here. The player controller or the owning player itself. But what we're also going to ask for is that this is instance editable and it exposes on spawn. And we're going to refresh this. And we go here. And we go to refresh this node. And we're going to get this lobby character now. And put that in there. And then you want to set their mode to UI only pretty much, and show cursor. I'm going to bring this back to 3 and check if there's any errors or if there's any disconnection. Yep. And so in the event graph, we are going to make menu. Since there's no problem, we're going to get rid of this. And the second one, we are going to add function spawn lobby character, and just like the menu, we're going to hide all this stuff. I'm going to copy, and we're going to paste this in here. So only if we don't have a class, our class is null, we're going to look for the main menu object, and we're going to intent to find the main menu object. If we do, we're gonna spawn a CC pawn, which we're gonna look at what a CC pawn is. It's just from the pawn class. So what we're actually gonna do is we're going to browse to this location. We're going to right click this and we're going to create a child of this, and we're going to call this lobby character. Oh, F2 character. And we're going to throw that into finding home characters, I guess. So that, move here. We're going to go back to this, and we're going to fix up any redirectors there. We're going to go into finding home. We're going to right click our characters. I'm going to fix up redirectors there. And so now we have our lobby character, which is a base, again, our player pawn. If we need to do any changes, we won't touch this for now, but we could probably get rid of this here. So we have our lobby character. If we need to pull it back up, we will compile and save this now that we're not doing anything with the HUD as of yet. And so we're gonna actually spawn our lobby character. Wow. Save, because we're gonna actually change that and add the FH onto the end, so we know that it's and we're gonna just fix the redirectors because there was that change, and this will be updated here. Okay. And we're gonna save the lobby character as, or set this as lobby character. Change types. Now it shouldn't affect a lot of his stuff because it's still a lobby pawn in the end, so it should still be fine. Ooh, it's getting cold. Compile. Again, we're gonna fix redirectors. I love doing that. We're still going to do that. If it's standalone, we're going to do what we're doing in the player survivor. We're going to get this as the name. So we're going to go back here. Actually, just gonna move this back. And if it's networked, it's going to use that as the name. That way it's going to be more similar. And like I said, that's the CC. If we look at menu character, right there, lobby characters being used, event, graph. We are going to now delete this here, delete this here. We're going to scroll in, and we're going to spawn lobby character. Spawn our lobby character. Should work just like that. You could actually probably move this up a bit. There we go. And now if we go to our menu, we have our lobby pawn, which again in this case we can still do our FH lobby character. But it's after 11 o'clock, so we'll be calling it soon here. Just kind of wanted to finish this up. And we would do that. Oh, you actually have to just do account button straight up when from the main menu box. Account button. We need that on click. That needs to go first actually. And this is just setting this here pretty much. There we go. Now that is this guy. We'll bring this over here. We'll break this link. We don't think we need this here. We'll do character and outfit. We'll bring this down. Link it up. And won't have anything to load out yet. If we go back, we'll get this here actually. Copy or duplicate, sorry, with Control D. And yeah, we'll just get that control, and we'll go back here. So we're just gonna do this last test, and then I'll call it a night, guys. And that's what I'll be working on, is just getting all this functionality in. So we're gonna hit play. Oh, wow. Try that again. There we go. So count. Character. So I'm getting errors for the lobby pawn. That's because I don't believe it's actually created. Back. Single player. I think this is where the lobby pawn might be created. If we go back, count. No. Yeah, so I'll be doing that, fixing that up. It's kind of odd because you're going to edit your character here, but then when you hit single player, it's going to go and show your character here. I might have to do the same thing as the single player and do the camera move thing over here. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. And I'll be back on Sunday, hopefully. Yeah, see, errors. These are the errors. Our lobby pawn is null, because again, he's not there until we move over and we kind of create the pawn, I think. Or he is there and it's just not being transferred right, but I'll be looking into that. I'll be getting all those buttons kind of functional. I don't know about the loadout right away or the profile, because I don't think those are really super necessary right now, but at least the character things are done in the back button. Might for just loadout and profile just say have it print out, to be set up later, and that's the character is the main functionality, and then we'll get into the tutorial level. He'll make sure everything functions. Like right now he can't punch or anything like that because the animations are going to be wrong. They're going to be looking at the different types of the old animations. So, but alright, that's it for tonight. You guys have a good one. Ciao.